Good morning, 7th grade. I wanted to show you what we're doing today. Yesterday we talked about mitosis. So today we're going to be making a little wheel that's going to help us study for mitosis. Because remember, you have a quiz on Friday. So what we're going to do, you want to cut all these out, okay, because I've already cut them out. And then we're going to lay them on top of each other. Okay, so you have the facts on the back, then you've got the picture, okay, and then you've got the front, okay. And so what we're going to do is cut the flaps on only the first two. All right, so you've got these little flaps right here on all the dots. The dotted lines, that's where you're cutting. Okay, now you do not cut the one on the back because that has a solid line. So you're not going to cut the facts. Okay, you're only cutting the ones with the picture, and then you're cutting the labels on the front. So all of these are cut, and all of these are cut. All right, now what you can do is go ahead and color it if you want to color it, or and when you're done with that, you can go ahead and it says glue here. So we're going to line it up because we want to make sure that it's correct, that all the flaps go under, everything is lined up and you can study. So I'm going to look at what is mitosis. Okay, so this is my first one. What is mitosis? And mitosis is, okay, I can't find it now. Okay. Mitosis is important. Mitosis is a process where a cell divides into two identical daughter cells. All right, so the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that these are lined up. So this is a picture of mitosis. So we're going to put it on top of where it says a process. Okay, so it's going to line up just like that. And you're going to have under this picture, it's going to say a process. Okay, and then each one of them that you pick up, it should say what it is underneath it. Okay, so you're going to glue this one, and be sure and color these first, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and show you how it's supposed to look. All right, so we're going to say glue here, and then we're going to line it up again and make sure that you have this picture. This is the picture that's on top of a process, okay? So the picture of the whole thing of mitosis is on top of a process, okay? So I'm going to glue that, put my finger on there. Okay, now I'm going to put the top ring on it, the top layer, and what is mitosis goes on top of this picture, okay? So before I glue it, I'm going to double check. I have what is mitosis and a picture of mitosis and then a process. So that tells me the answer to my question. Okay, so let's glue this one. Whoops. Okay, so what is mitosis? And it goes right there. Okay. And I'm going to push that down just a little bit to make sure it's going to stay. And now, one more time, I'm going to check. What is mitosis? And it's going to show a picture of mitosis. I don't quite have that cut the way it should be. Okay, there you go. Has a picture of mitosis and then the facts. back here. Okay, so when you use this, you can just flip it to see the answers to what the different phases are. Like this is interphase, and it shows what's going on. And then the cell is preparing for cell division by duplicating chromosomes. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And make sure that we got it. Yeah, okay. So that's the way it's supposed to look. And what you can do is when you're finished, you can get the cover to it. And you don't have to do this, but you can. These don't move. Okay, none of this is supposed to move. That's why we're gluing it. But this little cover can go on it so you can rotate it around and say, okay, what is anaphase? And then I can pull everything up for that. And so I can quiz myself for each one. And it kind of goes around like that. All right, so the way you put these on is you're going to take it, let's do it this way. We're going to kind of use a pencil or a pen to make the hole. And I want to make sure I don't poke myself. Whoops, that was not good. Let me get some scissors and see what happens. Okay, so you just want to poke a little hole. You don't want to make it really big. So I'm just going to poke a little hole in that. There we go. There's my hole. And I'm going to turn it back over. And we're going to line this up. And that's where the hole went. So then you can push this little guy through here. Okay, so I've just got one of these little, your sub will have one of these. You're going to poke it through the hole right there. And then on the other side, you're going to separate it so it's going to stay. Okay, so it's going to look just like that. And then that way you can turn this around. Okay, and it will, you can see every one of these. You can see, okay, I have telophase. And that's a picture of what's happening in telophase. And this explains what's happening in telophase. Okay, so that is what you're doing today. Now, make sure you color it and make sure that you put your name on the back of it before you turn it in. If you don't get finished, it's okay. I'll let you have some time tomorrow. Okay, so be sure, and if you don't understand, maybe you guys can watch it a second time. And I'm going to leave this, I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to leave it here for you so that you can look at my example. Okay, now you're also getting the study guide for the test that's on Tuesday. You can go ahead and work on that, but right now in class, you need to be doing this. Okay, I'll give you guys some time to work on the study guide later in the week. So today, this is what you're working on. Okay, now you guys be good, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay sweet. Bye.